The Thompson submachine gun is often remembered as the Chicago typewriter, a gangster's weapon from the Prohibition era. Its drum magazine and rapid fire became icons of lawlessness in American pop culture. But the Thompson's true origin was military, not criminal. General John Thompson designed it during World War I, envisioning a trench broom to break the stalemate of trench warfare. He wanted a portable automatic weapon firing the powerful .45 ACP round, giving infantrymen overwhelming close-range firepower. The war ended before the Thompson could be deployed, and the military lost interest. Auto ordnance turned to law enforcement and civilian sales, which is how the gun ended up with both police and gangsters. Early models were beautifully crafted but expensive and complex, featuring milled steel and the iconic drum magazine. While it became a symbol of the Roaring '20s, the Thompson's true destiny as a military weapon was only delayed, waiting for the next global conflict. Its legend was just beginning. With World War II looming, the US military needed weapons fast. The original Thompson, the M1928A1, was too expensive and slow to produce for mass mobilization. Engineers stripped away complexity. The Blishlock was dropped, the finned barrel replaced with a smooth one, and the vertical foregrip swapped for a simple handguard. The buttstock was fixed, and the adjustable sights became fixed apertures. The result was the M1, quickly followed by the even simpler M1A1. The M1A1 kept the .45 ACP punch but was rugged, reliable, and cheap, costing just $45 per unit. The charging handle moved to the side, and only stick magazines were used. Now, the US could arm its troops, especially elite paratroopers, by the tens of thousands. The M1A1 was a weapon built for war, not for show. It was the right gun at the right time. The Thompson was reborn for the battlefield. For paratroopers, every ounce of gear mattered. The standard M1 Garand rifle was too long and heavy to jump with. It had to be disassembled and stowed, leaving soldiers vulnerable after landing. The M1A1 Thompson changed everything. Compact and ready to fire, it could be carried across the chest or in a scabbard, instantly available the moment boots hit the ground. Airborne drops were chaotic. Paratroopers landed scattered, often alone, and needed immediate firepower to survive. The Thompson's .45 caliber bursts gave small squads the edge in close-quarters fights, perfect for clearing buildings and hedgerows. Officers and NCOs could lead and fight at the same time, thanks to the Thompson's manageable size. In the first minutes of an invasion, readiness was everything. The M1A1 was the paratroopers' answer to the chaos of airborne warfare. It was a weapon built for survival. The M1A1's true value was proven in combat. In Normandy's hedgerows and the streets of Bastogne, paratroopers faced sudden close-range firefights. The Thompson's automatic fire could clear a room or suppress an enemy in seconds. First Sergeant Leonard Funk's Medal of Honor moment, turning his Thompson on a roomful of German soldiers, showed its life-saving power. The .45 ACP round had brutal stopping power up close, and the weapon's roar struck fear into the enemy. In tight spaces, the Thompson was quick to aim and devastating to use. It became the weapon of choice for assault teams and squad leaders. The M1A1 wasn't just a gun, it was a force multiplier in the chaos of battle. Its reputation was built on real desperate fights. For paratroopers, it was indispensable. On the European front, the M1A1 Thompson often faced off against the German MP40. The MP40 was lighter, made from stamped steel, and fired the 9mm Parabellum, a smaller, faster round with less recoil. The Thompson was heavier, with a solid wood stock and a hard-hitting .45 ACP cartridge. The MP40 was easier to control, but its magazines were prone to jamming. The Thompson's robust design and reliable magazines earned soldiers' trust, even in mud and snow. The MP40 excelled at suppression. The Thompson was a close-quarters brawler, ending fights quickly. American paratroopers valued the Thompson's stopping power above all else. In the end, both guns reflected their army's philosophies, but for close combat, the M1A1 was king. It was the right weapon for the American way of war. The Thompson's reputation was forged in head-to-head combat. Even as the M1A1 proved itself, the US introduced the cheaper M3 grease gun. Made from stamped metal and costing just $20, the M3 was meant to replace the Thompson. It fired the same 45 ACP round and was lighter and more compact. But many paratroopers distrusted the grease gun, seeing it as flimsy compared to the solid, battle-proven Thompson. Veterans went out of their way to keep their M1A1s, trading or losing their M3s to stick with what they trusted. The Thompson had become more than a weapon. It was a companion in battle. Even as the M3 spread, the M1A1 remained a favorite among elite troops until war's end. Soldiers' loyalty was built on experience, not just specs. In war, trust in your weapon can mean everything. The Thompson earned that trust. The M1A1 Thompson story is one of adaptation and survival. From gangster icon to battlefield legend, it evolved into the weapon America needed to win World War II. For paratroopers, it was a symbol of elite status and readiness for anything. Its compact size and firepower gave them confidence to jump into chaos. The image of a paratrooper with a Thompson became an enduring icon of courage. Today, the Thompson is remembered as the trusted weapon of heroes, not criminals. Its legacy lives on in museums, stories, and the heritage of airborne units. The bond between soldier and Thompson was forged in the crucible of war. By looking past the myths, we see a weapon shaped by necessity, and the men who carried it. The M1A1 story is a testament to trust, innovation, and the realities of combat.